say it less euphemistically. Today's shelter goes to Haribo Tangy Minions and
Mao Pinballs.
Pinballs.
Today's podcast entails Marko and Neil Beforeme playing FIFA while eating Haribo. PT Wright also present. This is winging it like you've never heard winging before.
Gonna wing it good.
Also, my son is somewhere.
MegaMinds is in another realm.
No, he's somewhere in this room.
Eating a sandwich, which is also eating a man.
Watch this space for merch ideas.
The horrible world of what food eats man.
Food versus man.
Food
It's
versus
Idea for a t-shirt. Man sucking off a sandwich.
Ooh,
The sandwich is chained down and doesn't like it.
my god.
The sandwich has an apple gag.
No, it's obviously a tomato pizza.
This can end up be some big political statement, isn't it? About like how we're abusing food or rights of famine and. I mean, really, we just mean in some.
I think we're just telling people not to like genetically modify food.
Or else, just like Skynet, it'll come back and kill all the humans.
No, the idea I ever
Stop
thought
raping butties.
was like the reverse of man versus food. It's like a sandwich that goes around the country,
Eating people.
eating men, trying out new challenges.
Yeah,
Yeah, man versus food, just there. Just twatting a sandwich.
yeah, but why can't you have man versus man then? Where man goes to eat another man.
No, I like the idea of food versus food.
It's a sandwich that
Like
eats
slow moving.
Just throw food at each other.
All the way around, isn't it? I'm Galaxy.
Yeah.
Now then, I think we forgot the main
Who's the
purpose of.
snicker here? I want to go Stevie G.
I think we forgot the main purpose of this podcast. Promotion.
Oh yeah, yes, promotion. I remember
What?
now.
Don't know why we didn't
That
write that down.
sandwich has had a very good review. Promote that sandwich.
We're gonna share that sandwich all over social media. The world needs to know about him.
What's going on here, guys?
Don't know what you're
Where's
flipping.
Steve? Oh, there he is.
Ah yes, so we're actually here to promote our second album. As you're all well aware, we did have a first one.
Yeah. You've not bought it yet, but there's still time.
All 141 of you, as far as I know, who've watched it on YouTube.
That's like triple digits.
We've made it.
Even more digits.
So, our second album is currently under the name Perpetuation of Perfection. It's still midst production. I think it'd be an appropriate time to discuss our favourite songs so far.
Alright.
Start with you, Mark.
So do you have a personal favourite that you're looking forward to?
I'm going to say the line that doesn't growl. I still
Doesn't
can't.
growl. It's not that he doesn't want to, it's that he can't.
The lion who
Doesn't growl.
refuses to
No.
growl. Growl? No.
Do the rah.
The
The
lion who couldn't growl here. That's how big of a favourite it is for me. I wrote the song. Wrote theme tune, sing the theme tune, couldn't remember the theme tune.
The lion who had none of it.
I actually
The
forgot.
lion who won't put up with that shit no more.
Ooh,
That's
that was the lion trying to growl.
That's what happens.
an inch away from ass to fan action. Then.
What's this new porno?
That's a fan. It's porno or snuff.
Some snuff films. These days.
Literal shit hitting the fan.
You gotta see this, man. Look at the separation in the eyes. Just Paul McCarthy.
Mr. McCarthy plays for New York Red Bulls. If you ever do listen to this podcast, if you looked in the back of the spoon, you'd have a normal face again.
FIFA has not done you justice. Neither is life.
Only justice if we could pull your ugly ass down.
It's pretty cruel.
Oh, come on, must.
You've not made the pitch anyway. Remember.
So as I was saying, the lion who couldn't growl.
A song you
We're
don't.
going. How did we describe it? Was it 80s trance?
80s trance that'd be at least 8 minutes long.
Yeah. With words at a serious premium.
Let's start this
I
match.
want
at
to keep
some point
words below 10 if we could.
now. So you want to keep it what 10 words for an 8-minute song?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Say the line who couldn't growl, maybe twice, and then you're done. Straight.
No,
up.
no, it's the same words. So so we could say the line who doesn't
words.
growl 1,000 times. Couldn't. Straight up one.
The
growl.
lion who shall not
The
growl.
lion who shall not growl.
Great. A whole lion album here.
MegaMinds
Dick
spin off.
touched you. Oh, he's fluffed it. Quite
Moving on.
Yes.
Game of FIFA starts. Neil, what song are you most looking forward to?
Well, it would have to be one of my own songs then. No,
You
there's-
big-headed fuck. Well, it would have to be one of mine.
Well, of course it's one of mine.
Of course!
Even more mine.
Goddamn memes. Meme Central. Why haven't we made a song called Meme
See?
Central? But
Right,
right,
I'm sure we will.
as I was almost saying.
Can't spell meme without me. It's all about you,
Twice.
Meme.
Me.
Double me. Twice the me.
isn't it? Free kick on the edge of the box for Galaxy.
I'll have you know it's
Really
Bruise
working.
Cruise. Because it has such a realistic tone and setting. It's like, everyone's always experienced the Bruise Cruise. At least once in their life.
Everyone's been,
Sure.
everyone's been on a luxury
And there we
cruise
go,
or something.
Galaxy!
We've had this shit kicked out.
Fuck almighty.
I'm just gonna love the changes in frequency as like the intensity goes up in this game of FIFA.
Right, so the salt levels. It's 1-0 to Marko after 6 minutes.
Of in-game time.
Brilliant.
Right. But Neil, with Bruise Cruise, what's the message?
The message is there are some people who deserve to ride the Bruise Cruise, and some people who don't have a choice. And are going to ride the Bruise Cruise regardless.
Some people are born with bruises, other people have bruises thrust upon them.
That's like the intro to the film or something.
That's a merch idea. I should write that down immediately.
Impressive work. So yes, that leaves to review them. Peter, right? What's your favourite song for this upcoming album?
Well, of course it's one of mine.
No one believes you.
Alright. Actually, I think I'm most looking forward to Tempo Tantrum.
Ah. The
Only
conclusion.
Only Pete's favourite song would be the lyricless outro.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Hidden Track.
Mr. Silent album.
Mr. By Our Silence.
By my fucking silence. It's gonna be a tune. A tuneless tune.
Tune for the ages.
Timeless
A tune for the
surely.
ageless.
No!
My New York Rebel Dreams.
Pure aging. I think I'm most looking forward to Tempo Tantrum because of its
Because it's already
perversion.
done.
Yeah, because it's perversion with silence.
See, MegaMinds perverting music.
Perverting noise.
And your mama.
In other words, it's loud. And
Oh my
funky.
goodness. Penalty.
No!
Send them off. Yes. Decisions.
In layman's terms, it's a funky sequel to Warcry.
Ashley Cole.
Oh yeah.
Lovely.
It's a
It's been a
funky
great game so far.
sequel to Ashley Cole.
Sean Wright Phillips. Oh! He's kept the penalty out. Shut.
Aye. Still a nil.
My favourite part of these podcasts are the long, awkward silences in between ideas.
Well, Mark, that's why we have something called editing.
Beautiful editing.
The magic of
Edit your face.
electronics.
To be honest, I just figure we're recording half the time.
I think that's the charm of it.
There is a quirk to it. Although we did have something to discuss, but you know what, for life I can't remember.
We've kind of already discussed it.
Ah, yes.
Well,
Did you know the
podcast's
album
finished.
is to be made for the end of the year?
I
Say
believe.
the end of the world.
No, that's
Might
our
bring
10th
about
album.
the end of the year.
Current release date, I believe, is the 16th of December, which yet again falls on the same release date as a Star Wars film.
Let's do this.
Meaning our third album will come out on the same day as episode 8.
No, it won't.
Most
I
likely.
genuinely think our album
It's Rogue One, isn't it? Anyway.
Rogue
will
One
make
this year.
more money
Our
than
third
the new
album.
Star Wars film.
Oh.
That's not to in any way belittle the Star Wars film. I think it would probably be a record level of revenue for the new Star Wars film. I just think ours would be even better. I'm finding it hard to even finish that sentence. It's full of lies.
Just can't contain them in your mouth.
Oh dear. Tell you what you couldn't contain in your mouth, Neil. Zeus's knob.
Who can, for one? I'm not that I'm admitting it.
I feel like there's something I've missed here.
Do you not remember the first podcast, Mark? Where Zeus forcefully skull-fucked Neil.
Oh yes, I do now. I do.
My skull remembers.
The North
All in the
remembers.
back of it.
There's a hole in my soul where he left his penis.
Oh dear.
Could be an old folk tale.
So yes, 16th of December release date. I believe the artwork is still in progress.
I am mystery artwork for the album cover, along with other artwork we'll be releasing throughout the year.
In the form of merchandise.
You can put it on a mug, maybe a pencil,
I don't think that's available.
maybe a packet of crisps,
Neither's that.
pillow.
Yes,
10 points.
seeing as we do
Hello,
have
I'd love to sleep on my own face.
Sleep on my face, tell me that you love me. Well, we do have our first album cover on one.
Pants. Can we get the design on pants?
You can get them on leggings.
That I didn't know. We'll see coming.
It's a little gay.
Whoa.
Ah, you'll be gay but comfortable with your own face on your legs.
It's true. Are there any male leggings for my face?
For your face.
for the design of my face.
Put the leggings on my head.
Even with the name, I just couldn't get it right. Wasn't enough of a giveaway for word to word.
Yeah, I think that's all we've really got to talk about with the second album.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much sums it up. It's coming.
Moral of the story,
Soon enough.
actually fucking buy this one.
Yeah.
For
We just might too. It's 1-0 half time.
£7.
God,
Nice.
I love editing. We can edit what we want. Like this.
We'll keep people, the tens of fans, entertained by resharing the first podcast. Until I
Or by redoing this one.
No, we're editing this so I win this match.
Can I just say
As long as
to
they don't know what it is.
our honest viewers, if this does actually make it online, we will come more prepared in the future. We won. Start again. One day we.
practice makes perfect, Mark.
We will do a proper podcast.
Oh my god, right.
Oh dear. No,
Impressive.
most impressive. Hey, tell you what is impressive.
I didn't know if that was on purpose, Mark. Your delivery couldn't have been more perfect for, I don't know.
You should be on that BT advert with Alec Baldwin. Why delivery?
My delivery is, it's, I'm out of times.
One day I'll get it right.
One day I'll... Ooh!
I'll turn to James Hetfield.
You know, if Bill Cosby was still in the business, we could have got him for such a role. But does that mean my Bill Cosby tickets are now void?
You had tickets?
Real cheap as well.
Tickets to get sexually abused.
Front row seats, they said. I can't believe this fucking game, come on. A man called for on! Fuck on.
We're nearly 16 and a half minutes in. I'm not sure how many people we've offended yet.
Just Bill. Probably some nationalities, unintentionally.
I don't know if you remember hearing about this, Mark. About the guy who had the condition where...
Gingivitis.
No.
Eternally ginger.
He suffered up to 100 orgasms a day.
Suffered.
And this suffering. Oh!
But believe it or not,
Just want some dry trousers. Oh, yeah, Stevie G, you rocked it!
he... can't remember what the condition was called. But basically he had a near constant erection. And he had, up to 100 spontaneous orgasms a day, which he couldn't control.
So I guess you just sounded a lot like Goldust all
Was
the
it because he
time.
lived in the Playboy Mansion, though?
No,
Was it Hugh Hefner?
I don't think so. Just some poor guy from down south.
Down
No, but it was like,
reference.
imagine, having an orgasm at your own father's funeral.
Oh, did that happen to him, or is this just
I'm
hypothetical?
not sure if it might very well have.
Give me my justice.
I think that's what his dad said from beyond the grave. Give me my justice.
I think it was just get your dick
Show
out the
us
face,
the
yeah.
lads.
Get your
Who's
rock hard
engineer?
justice. out
Oh,
of this place.
Stevie G.
Oh dear.
Guess who I've got a goal? Mr. Kennedy.
Left him on the bench then.
Yeah.
Kennedy!
On the bench. In the face.
Mark, do you have any hilarious stories since last time when you blew your nose on tinfoil?
No, I lead a dull life.
Huh.
Power in it.
Like spike there.
Funny stories. On site the other day, we had a couple of apprentices in the office. I know you two have heard this one before. I want to say the other day, I mean the other year. One of the lads asked for a white coffee. Apprentices went missing for about 20 minutes. We went looking for them. Coffee beans, tea bag, sugar, everything all over the floor. And a weeping apprentice saying, the only coffee beans I could find were brown.
I mean, there's many mistakes already, but in fact, it brought them to tears. Means I'm a
I
bad
thought you
man.
could find them if you made more of a mess.
I spread them on the floor. Those-
Like that
I thought
episode,
maybe they were in and amongst the white beans.
like that Big Bang Theory episode.
Oh, spreading marbles and peas,
Yeah.
coffee. So he literally looked for white coffee beans, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. You thought you made black coffee with black beans, or brown beans, or African American beans, I think the politically correct term is, or white beans for white coffee.
What are your white
African
beans?
American coffee.
Didn't know there was such coffee segregation going on all these years.
The civil rights has returned.
I mean, it does show, like, I don't know, is that just common sense? They're failing in the educational system? Just raw stupidity?
I think we need to start a campaign. Hashtag All Beans Matter.
All beans matter.
Get your bean out for the lads.
Instantly destroyed.
Destroyed any credit. Any value is
We
gone.
could have saved those beans.
But no.
Now they're covered in filth.
Tarnished by your deviancy.
Oh, what's that line Miller says? Those played like a fiddle.
You played us like a damn fiddle.
Stop playing with your fiddle.
Such a lust for beans. Ooh!
your lips around my bean.
Final attack!
Final attack on the bean.
Still 2-1. Gonna see some possession football from the Galaxy.
Oh dear.
Not fair.
Now then, onto the subject of asking the right questions. Right time. I don't think asking someone to get their bean out is ever an appropriate question. Introducing MegaMinds.
What's your favourite word? No.
Fish?
Who's your
Do you like
favourite
fish?
uncle?
Yeah. Who's your favourite uncle? Uncle Fish.
Uncle Fish.
It's always Uncle Fish. Don't worry, the power of editing is going to make this bestest podcast ever.
I think we've got some good material.
We do.
Just
Now we just need to
replace
edit
the whole
other
thing with a
people's
speech
podcasts.
by Malcolm
JFK.
X or something.
Malcolm!
I like the way we both pick completely different people on for inspiration.
Who did you say now?
I said JFK.
I was going to say Churchill, just a case of wading through the shit.
Churchill's well-known quote: "We will wade through the shit on the beaches, and we'll wade through more."
Oh dear. I think the big news story lately has been Pokémon GO. I propose this question: do you think it's all just a ruse by the Illuminati?
I don't in any way.
Probably is, yeah.
Huh.
I think the Illuminati has taken over Pokemon because they're already like well integrated into society and people. And once they've got everyone's data on phones, because everyone's got a smartphone, once they've got all our tracking data, they're going to make Android versions of all of us and replace us for machines. Because machines don't say no.
Neither's your mama.
You heard it here first.
So yeah, there's the truth. Just said.
The whole truth.
And if I'm killed off in the next
Nothing
few
but all this
days,
shite. Robbie Keane.
and if I'm replaced by an android, well, you'll probably never know. So
Tell you what'll happen here, you'll get killed by a real life Beedrill.
Just gonna have an irrational phobia of like gigantic bees. By gigantic, I
Hey,
mean
what
like
were you
rip
talking
off
about
the roof
before
of
when
a
you
house.
said, Giovanni dos Santos!
I didn't say that before, but carry on.
Quite.
Yeah! Shake your face!
As you were saying,
Get your base on
Yeah,
my
but you were
face.
talking about asking me,
the right questions at the right time.
come in my base,
That's not a
Demand.
question, that's a demand.
Get in.
please! When you were talking about asking the right question, I don't think the Pokemon one was.
No, I said the one about get your bean out for lads.
Yeah, that is the wrong question. Demand?
Yeah, I think that's also a demand.
These aren't questions.
Yeah, they're all inappropriate questions because they're not questions.
Oh, I see. That's what makes them inappropriate.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Ben White Phillips? What have you done with
Braun, right, Phillips? It's powered up.
Brain and Brawn Phillips?
He's evolved with enough candies.
God, I tell you, if you start telling
Vaguely
people
pain.
they'll get stronger by eating more candy, it's going to be even more obese people on this planet.
It's great that Pokemon GO's got people walking, but now we've thrown that fact out there. It's just going to reverse all positive effects.
I don't think the game encourages you to eat shitloads of candy yourself.
No, we do that after what we've just pointed out.
Candy does make you stronger. You know, calories help build muscle and build energy. Use that energy.
Build dreams.
My god, that's terrible nutritional advice.
Eat candy, build dreams. Oh shit! My dreams.
Too much candy.
It's all the
Too
candy.
many dreams.
Oh my days.
Whoosh! That was a strike. And this game is already better than the first. Just the warm up, obviously.
This podcast is not better than the first.
Boom! Hard hitting facts.
I think the crowd would rather listen to say crowd, there's no one here. Rather,
All those people in the back were just telling to be quiet.
would rather listen to would rather buy my silence. and listen to this podcast.
Yeah, but isn't this podcast like a good preview of your silence?
There you go, Austin.
Half of it's silent.
Improve that podcast. That's right, Austin, it's verbal diarrhea. Not anything less interesting as actual diarrhea.
Not even Tony's already
Less
more
is-
cynical than all of us.
It's true. Right, don't tell me diarrhea isn't interesting when it happens. That is a lie you've just told everyone.
When it happens to someone else.
Painful but interesting.
It's not, diarrhea shouldn't be painful either. To be fair, that sketch, Mel Gibson, I think, probably got it right with the whole diarrhea situation. Tell me I'm wrong.
Satisfying.
Austin, where's the ball?
Gross,
Power off.
but satisfying, surely you'd say, Marko.
Is it an idea? Can you use bum sip to relieve diarrhea?
To relieve.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it helping anyone.
Well, it's a deterrent for coughing out your arse, have we established?
I thought it was a punishment.
You've been coughing again? Just take the bum sip. Taste the bum.
Whoa.
What's it with you and your strange fetishes today, Neil?
Oh no!
Ass to fan.
Stevie G.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't the one who physically did it. Oh, goddamn that
I think Mark's sandwich story's been the strangest one.
It's like sandwiches eating people.
Yeah.
I seen it. Where was it? Where did it take place?
I heard it was at the bus stop across the road.
Normally happens in brothels. It's where you least expected it.
What, in Amsterdam?
I've seen things people wouldn't believe.
Okay, right, now we've pissed off the people of Amsterdam by telling them if you go to a brothel you'll find sandwiches eating humans.
Not every brothel. Just chosen one or two.
The bread light district.
There's no bread district.
Bread light district, Neil.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I see what you did.
Guess with the buns.
Concept. With my giant concepts.
Get a load of these. Which also reminds me. The Brotatoes.
I'll be. You're quite right. We intend to get some form of cookery show? Cookery...
Yeah. Yeah, for the tens of you who missed that post on Facebook, we're hoping to start a culinary show about our nice, delicious meals.
Week 1.
So it's
Bread
basically...
toasty.
No, for the first 3 weeks it was all different versions of pot noodles.
Yeah, it pretty much was actually.
And then
Nutritious meals that are pretty cheap may destroy your insides.
I feel like...
Oh, actually, Cole.
Oh, he's gone.
Justice Red. Terrible
Nothing
few
could be
games.
better than the toast sandwich or the bread toasty. We're just putting off.
To be fair,
Best
bread on
way.
toast is revolutionary.
Now we can't
This is-
spoil bread on toast because that's for the episode.
Trust me, it is possible to get it wrong. But we're going to get it so right.
Oh, so right.
Oh, so bread-filled.
You know what we haven't come up with?
Do tell.
Decent podcast.
Well, that for one.
Where have you got your feelings?
But also, some form of hybrid creature.
Oh, you mean like what?
Well, because last time we had a communist chicken with a hammer and sickle that rode a Segway.
It's you can't have an animal crossed with a political.
No, he wasn't just crossed with political ideology. He just wielded
He
a
lived
hammer
and breathed
sickle.
it.
Yeah.
He did stand for equality, that chicken.
He stood for the workers. Yes, he did, Austin.
Yeah.
And then there were two.
Yeah. So, what if I interview you? That could be a good idea for the fans, yeah, you know. A quick interview.
35 minutes in. Nice
Yeah.
interview.
Still an interview, you know. Might last about a minute. Alright, let's ask the big questions. So, P-Royd, how big is your penis?
To be continued.
Well, there's an interview you wouldn't get on Parkinson's. I mean, I suppose I could always ask another question. So, P-Royd, what's your favourite cheese?
My favourite cheese. It's a nice bit of red Leicester.
And why is that?
Because it matches the colour of my mask.
Brilliant.
And now I turn the tables. What's your favourite cheese?
Well, you could ask a different question, you know, we could...
How about
Spice things up.
don't?
Oh my god. Fine. And you stubborn son of a bitch. My favourite cheese. That yellow cheese. Shit, if that cheese is yellow, I'm a fan.
Wow, that was vague.
So practically all cheese, it's fucking yellow, alright? I mean, the one that's white and crumbly isn't bad either. It's probably mould and some shit, but regardless, it does taste
That's not
alright.
cheese, that's chalk.
Yeah, that's just fungus. On old cheese. Yeah, yellow. Well, I'm glad it was good to do an interview. Now we are back to our full...
But now we just have another guest.
Yeah.
Mark, what's your favourite cheese?
Bell cheese.
Bell cheese.
Well, to be fair, we have all given completely different answers. And who saw that coming?
And why is that your favourite?
Oh, it's fucking champions! Came in too soon to this game.
Oh, it's free.
Because it's free.
Yeah.
Free! You don't have to pay anyone.
And you can make it yourself.
Can? It's all right. Get
Yeah.
on the bus. Get on the team
Oh,
bus.
no. Sure, I
I know.
I'd send everyone out of town. On talking cheese and crying and
It just go.
fish eating fish.
Would you like to at least sign off on the podcast, Mark? Say your goodbyes for the people.
Bye guys. I'll see you next time when we do a proper.
Yeah.
Mistake like that.
All filler. Nothing good. Podcast 101. MegaMinds FM. This isn't Welcome to Wills. So,
Shameless promotion.
it is. That's at the point. I mean, we could do with a good outro or intro for our podcasts. You know, that's not a bad idea.
Could. Or we could just do one with the tours.
Well, I mean, it's always doable. Right up. Well, that's not bad for now, anyway. I mean, we've got our FIFA games. Lost 1-0 the first one, and in about 75 minutes into the second game, they all go on the team bus. So, make of that what you will. But yeah, that's the end of those matches. It's probably the end of this podcast. Big news, second album coming out, end of the year. There'll be some random merchandise that you can see and purchase too. So just look out for those designs online, and soon enough, I'm sure we'll have something else for you. So, this is Neil Beforeme.
And this is Peter, right?
Good day, fans of the Mega Universe.
And now to Salvage.
Amazing.
Was that?